Hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So this is my first Q&A and my second time when I'm talking in front of camera, and I think it's a good practice, so I thought let's do Q&A even though I have a small community, but still I got few questions. I will start from the simplest one, that how old am I and what's my comfort meal which I like to cook. So I'm 27 right now, and this September, coming September, I will turn 28. So I think I'm, gently stepping into in my 30s, but I'm curious and also excited. So it's like I don't scared of, aging. I see the beauty on it. As for comfort, anything homemade food I like. Mm, I have been cooking since a young age, so I also, experiment with different dishes and cuisines. Last week when my brother visits, he wanted to have pizza, so he asked me how to make it, and I gave him few guidance what to do and all those things. And I want him, please spare me this time. I don't want to come to the kitchen. I just want to enjoy the meal. And he understands. He didn't ask for anything. And we enjoyed, and he made pizza twice. Sometimes I have cravings and I feel that I'm just sitting and someone else is cooking for me and I'm just enjoying the meal. I really love that. But it's rare. So the next question is, in which field you did graduation and what are your plans? So when I passed out, I completed my schooling. I was a science student and I was pursuing, after 12th, I was pursuing BSc in botany and zoology. So I have to leave it unfinished due to personal reasons. And that time, I think my life was influenced by others and what they believe, and according to them, what is practical and secure for me. And when you put your time and effort, your hard work onto something, and you have to leave it behind, it stays with you. And yeah, so after that I pursued DLED and it led me into teaching. And i I realized that in teaching field also my degree is not enough, it can never be. So with that I was also pursuing graduation with the subject English literature and psychology. So stories, novels, thoughts, very since young age it really fascinated me. So I thought, okay, I have another chance, I can pursue a graduation with this subject. And choosing psychology because that time I was going through a lot, and I thought psychology will help me, that how, why people live and why a human being behaved in a particular way, and why healing takes so much time, what is grief, and how to cope with it. I thought it will help me. I won't say psychology, fixed me, but it gave me perspective. So I also learned that human behavior is very complex, it layered and shaped by experiences. So yeah, and about future plans, uh, right now I'm baking, and this I have started home baking business. So I think in future I would love to pursue it professionally. So but for now it is what it is. And I think for me life has never ever been into straight line. I also learned that trying something again, it's not a failure, when you are doing it with awareness. So yeah. Then I have two similar questions regarding baking. So I think home bakery is going pretty well right now. People are ordering and I'm getting orders and they are trusting me. How is this big venture? I can't say. I mean, it's not even been a month. So I mean, I have just started. I'm also learning, making mistakes. And what got me baking into, uh, I always loved baking, but I think I had that mindset that it's a difficult thing. But when 2 years ago I got my OTG, and since then I am experimenting a lot. When I baked my first cake, it was disaster. I I've made lots of mistakes and I learned from those mistakes, and right now I'm able to learn, I'm able to bake a cake. So does it financially sustain me and my family? I can't say right now. It's not even been a month. It's been only today is 15, so it's been only 25 days. So I can't say. I don't have a proper answer for it. Dichen said, Dichen. I don't know I'm pronouncing it properly or not. So, hello, dear. You mentioned earlier that you have quit your job. So, I was wondering what's your next move? Are you planning to become a full time content creator, or do you have other plans in mind? Or do you see yourself moving away from your hometown in the future? I'm just curious and I wanted to know that your creation have helped me grow, I think, and think differently and relate to many aspects of life. Thank you so much for this compliment. So right now I'm just focusing onto my baking. I I can't say that I will move, but maybe when life will say to move out from my hometown, I have to, because life is uncertain. For 100 days plan I have, and I want to focus on content creation and for baking, because baking is right now somehow it's a source of income for me. From somewhere I'm earning, sustaining me. And about my future plan, as I told, life has never been into straight line. I don't know what will happen in future, I can't tell. um, but if I have to move out from my hometown, then definitely I will, where I will get the opportunity to grow, evolve professionally, mentally. So yeah, I will move out from my hometown. Lots of people ask me about where I'm from and the location. So I also got question regarding to it. So I'm from Uttarakhand. There's a small town called Pithoragarh, and which you see in my videos is mostly 90 to 80% is my own village. I don't shoot outside. I don't have that much confidence and courage, to go outside and took out my tripod and shoot and doing weird things. So mostly I do in my own village with when people are not around me, and known people, and they are comfortable right now. Initially they just wondered what she's doing and all those things, what is in her hand, the tripod, but they are not now habitual. But I am not confident to go outside and shoot something, so it's mostly my village. First off, love the skirt. Where is it from? Secondly, I have been going through a lot of challenges since couple of years now. I keep on moving and all, but some days sometimes triggers me and I feel paralyzed. I lost all zest in life. I feel I'll not get anywhere in life, and being a woman of high ambitions, it scares me to death. How does one make out of that dark place? It's from Savannah. I love these kind of clothes, but it's difficult to find these kind of clothes in India. So, but I found fortunately this skirt, and thank you for that. So I think it's okay to be okay, and it's also okay not to be okay. I mean, this is life. There will be highs and lows, and it gives the meaning to our life, right? I know it's easy to say, but if I would talk about myself, my own experiences, there were the days, and there are still the days when I just don't want to feel, come out of the bed. When I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, there is just darkness. At that moment, I just, allow myself whatever I'm feeling. I don't suppress my feeling, first of all. And that's the main thing, an important thing. And if I want to cry, I cry as much as I want. And I think it's my favorite thing. And most of the time, when initially I started my teaching journey, I had melter breakdown in front of my kids, and they were asking me, "Ma'am, why are you crying?" And they hugged me, and I cried loudly. So there were the days also. Right now, I think I'm able to handle my emotions well enough, but still, on those days when I can't help with my mental health or mentally, then I try to be physically active. I'll go on a walk, I'll go on nature and to my garden. Otherwise, I will make a good cup of coffee. I'll sit with my thoughts. I try to reflect on my thoughts, and I'll read something, and otherwise nothing is helping me. I'll watch any drama. I'm a big fan of K drama. And at the end, nothing is helping me. I just sleep. I can't judge myself, for those things. I can't be the person because for that we have rest of the world to judge ourselves. So mm, at the end of the day, I'll see the score chart and I'll try to focus on the small victories I did on those days when I was feeling low, heavy. So I focused on positive things. So I have taken many tough decisions in my life. It took lots of courage to do and to move forward. So it is obvious, but I think it's a blessing to have still hope and courage to move forward, to choose peace, to choose yourself, to create boundaries. It's important, and most importantly, to say no. You know So yeah, so I'm not an expert. I can't say what others should do, but yeah, I can share what I do on those days, on those heavy days. So someone asked about my family and family members, about my hobbies and what I do in my free time. So family. So there are 7 members in my family. I have two siblings, two younger brothers, my mother, and I have a dog. I We have a cow and a calf. So, including me, we are 7 members. And what I do in my free time is I do a lot of things. I think so. I love gardening. I love planting, and so whenever I visit my garden, it's a therapeutic for me, and kind of escapism from all the chaos. I just go there and I'm absolutely fine. So, yeah, gardening is one of them. I love to read, though I'm not able to read anything. I love to paint sometimes. I love to cook. I love bake. I have actually many, hobbies which I love to do in my free time. And you can see in my videos also, which my life is in front of you most of the time. Most of the part of my life is in front of you. So, yeah. So there's last question about inner strength, and I think my inner strength didn't come from being fearless or resilience. Uh, I think my inner strength is very quiet, and when I try to be okay, when I'm vulnerable and be okay with it, and now not trying to fix or justify it. So there were the points when I was completely broken. So I, I tried to fix and not fix, but I tried to rebuild myself step by step. I didn't rebuild it within a day and at one moment. So it happened step by step, slowly, in silence. And I think my inner strength come from perspective. When I was in the hospital with my daughter, I saw lots of people and fighting for their life just to be accessed for one more day. And I realized everything is temporary. I mean, anything can happen. Be alive just for one another day. You start respecting, and you start, uh, live gently, not to perform for others. So I don't see myself as a strong person, but I see myself as a sensitive person who chose not to harden her heart, I guess. And the life I envision for myself is not grand, it's not impressive. I just want simple, sustainable life where I could support myself, my family, and to the people who ask me for help so that I could have enough to give them also. You know, uh, so yeah, I want that kind of life where I am in peace. I am not in fear every day when I'm waking up, where I don't have to explain myself all the time. And yeah, that's it. That's the simple life I am chasing. Time someone asks for book recommendations and to know their interests. So I think uh, there is a fixed way to know your interest. As you read, you will know more about books, and you know which kind of book you are enjoying and you are feeling connected. And sometimes you also will not be able to finish a book, but it doesn't mean that you don't have any interest in reading. I think first I would recommend that to read different genres book. Then I think you will automatically will know about your interests. And thank you so much for watching my videos. Then someone asked about my favorite books, and I don't have any favorite book. I mean, or maybe I have many favorite books. So right now I'm reading Anne of Green Gables, and I love, I watched the series or movie. There was something on Netflix, and I really loved it. Then I purchased the book, and right now I'm purchasing it. And someone also, I think, commented on last post that they wanted a Hallmark series. I also don't have, but I love this movie, and I think I will also love, the book. And Alice's Wonderland, and I read that book when I was teaching my students. I told them, okay, this is the story. I'm not gonna tell you the end, but if you have interest, you can buy the books, and then you will get to know. And I think two students purchased book, and I asked them, I think, what was the end? Did you really read? They said, yes, ma'am, we read. And the end, they told me that I don't know, you both are spoilers for me. Again, I don't have any specific genre. I don't have any favorite book. I just read those books or where I feel nostalgic, connected, and kind of homely feeling. I think it was for today. I really enjoyed, and it was a really great experience. And if you like my regular kind of videos, so I will come to the next week. Take care. Bye bye.